people assume that because I have the name Onyeka, which is an Igbo name, written I-G-B-O or I-B-O, that therefore I must be Igbo. Even sometimes speak to me in Igbo, and I have nothing against that. I love to hear African languages, however they're spoken. And they assume, therefore, that I must be Igbo. And I'm actually quite upset. In fact, I got invited to an association only of Igbos, people assuming that I was Igbo, and I had to tell him that I am not Igbo, in that sense of the word, that I don't have a direct heritage that is Igbo. And therefore they want to know, well, how did you get such a name? Believing, therefore, that Africans are divided separately, and that the names that we have only pertain to certain groups of Africans. And that if you have a name that pertains to a particular national grouping, you must therefore be of that national grouping. But my grandfather didn't have such a perception. So when he was younger, he said to his mother, my grandmother, that his second-born grandson, me, should be Onyeka. But since none of those relatives of mine were Igbo, they said, we're not going to give the second-born grandson such a name. They gave me another name. So when I was about 17, 18, I had a relationship with a sister who wasn't Igbo either. And she said to me, that name that you've got, it doesn't seem quite right. I'm going to meditate upon this. You seem to be someone like Onyeka. I said, okay, that name. Don't know if I like that name. I have to think about it. I did think about it, meditated on it. Okay, I like that name, but I'd only use it when I write. I'll be Onyeka when I write. So when I was writing, I used to write as Onyeka, and it kind of started, oh, it's Onyeka, Onyeka. Right, it kind of fitted. And I thought, okay, I actually like this name. It actually appeals to me. So I went to West Africa, and there was an old man there who also isn't Igbo. And he said to me, oh, a name. The name was actually the Yoruba version of the same name, but he said, you can either use that name or Onyeka. Second strike. I said, okay, all right. That's like the second strike. So I took that, I said, okay, this is the second time now. I've had it from an older man and a younger woman. So this is twice now I've been called Onyeka. So when I wrote more and more, I just stuck with the name Onyeka. Wherever I was in public domain, that was my name. My mother found out that I was calling myself this name when she read one of my books. Oh, you're calling yourself Onyeka now, she says. Why are you doing that? I said, because it's appropriate. What do you mean, Not you don't agree or disagree, just like you've heard this before. Yes, I have. I said, what do you mean you've heard it before? What are you not telling me that I'm supposed to know? Oh, that was supposed to be your name. I said, what? Yes. My father, your grandfather, said it should be your name. I said, then why on earth didn't you give it to me? Oh, I'm not Igbo. Oh, I don't like the name. I said, it's not about what you like. That's like the third time in my life that I've been told I'm supposed to have this name. And you would have saved me a lot of pain and struggle if you'd just given me the name I was supposed to have. So that's how the name Onyeka came about. And that's what it's about. Yeah. Names relate to a spiritual identity, not just a physical or cultural one. When you take on a name, you take on a spiritual lineage. I was supposed to be Onyeka because it takes on a spiritual lineage, not necessarily a cultural lineage. Words and sounds have a certain kind of emotional power. The vibration of sounds, words, names give rise to that power. When you say the name, you give rise to that vibration. That vibration echoes not just within this world, but within the universe. When we say our names, we are saying and echoing that vibration. That vibration echoes through our spiritual lineage, which stretches back thousands, perhaps millions of years, and also resonates with our spiritual essence. And that spiritual essence has a root that goes back to the beginning of time, even before time itself. And so therefore, the names that we choose are very important and no joke.